my name is Gabby and I am a senior studying here at the University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign. I'm studying psychology and Spanish with minors in Latino-Latina studies and history. And today on 940 Feet, we will be interviewing Professor LaPier in the history department here at LAS. Well, thank you for joining us today, Professor LaPier. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself? Who are you and what is your expertise?
Yeah, my name is Rosalyn LaPier, and I am a professor of history here at the University of Illinois, and I teach classes in Native American history and environmental history.
Awesome. In your opinion, what are the most exciting developments that are happening in your field right now?
Well, I think one of the most exciting developments that's happening now in my field is something that is born out of tragedy, and that is since the murder of George Floyd in 2020, the field of history has really rethought what we do in history as a field and really have started addressing things like racial justice and social justice, and also started thinking about issues that happen today in contemporary society. How is that impacted by kind of the history of the United States of America and histories around the world? So I think that's really important to sort of start thinking about that and adding that to what we do in history.
Yeah, absolutely. What's your favorite course to teach and why is that?
Well, my favorite courses to teach are classes that are electives that students can choose for themselves. And my least favorite sometimes is the ones where it's required and it's a requirement for students, because sometimes students are so gung-ho on taking those classes.
Yeah, absolutely. What's a project that you're working on currently that you're really excited about?
Well, I work with studying ethnobotany, which is about the relationship of plants and people. And so right now I'm working on a project where I'm looking at the history of tobacco. And that history goes back 6,000 plus years here in the Americas, because tobacco is originally from the Americas, and indigenous peoples domesticated it and grew it as a plant all the way to the present. So I'm really interested in how indigenous peoples have incorporated tobacco into their religion and religious practice and their social life. So I'm really interested in how tobacco becomes something that is very important to people and how they use it.
Yeah, absolutely. What inspires you most about working with students?
Well, students, one, are a lot of fun, and every single year you get a new batch of 17 and 18-year-olds that you have in your class. So on the one hand, you feel like you're standing still in time because the students are the same age, but you're getting older and older.
Yeah, absolutely. Can you share any memorable moments that you've had with students in the classroom?
Oh, I have lots of memorable moments with students in the classroom, but I think probably in general, the most memorable are when students get really engaged in what they are learning, and they are the ones who are having those aha moments, and it just doesn't matter kind of what the topic is. When they have those kind of light bulb goes off in their head, I think that's really exciting.
Yeah. What do you find most rewarding then about being a professor?
Well, I think one of the most rewarding things about being a professor, again, is being able to spend time with young people. Because like I said, for us, kind of time stands still because we get the same age students year after year. And so it's always fun for us to be in that kind of environment.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. With everything going on in the world right now, why study history? Why is it especially important right now?
Oh, I think it's extremely important to study history because, again, it's kind of a cliche to say to understand the present, you need to know the past. But I think it's more than just a cliche. I think it is important to understand the past so that we can begin to address some of our contemporary issues that we have in modern society, not only here in the United States, but around the world.
Yeah. A little bit of a rapid fire question. What's one piece of advice you would give to your 18-year-old self?
Ooh. When I was 18 years old, I was really interested in math and science. My undergraduate degree is in physics. And I think I would tell myself, you don't always just have to study what you're interested in, but to kind of broaden your interests.
Yeah, absolutely. Describe LES in 3 words.
I think it's big, exciting, and very interesting.
That's awesome. Good answer. Coffee or tea, and where would you get it?
Coffee. And unfortunately, I get it over in the history department because it only costs 50 cents.
That's really cool. What's your favorite season on campus and why?
Fall. I love fall. I love the changing colors. I love being able to wear sweaters on campus like I'm wearing right now.
Yeah. Absolutely. If you were to give a campus tour, where is one must-see place that you'd include on it?
Oh, must-see place is to go over and see the mammoth in front of the Natural Science Building.
Yeah. Coming up on that right now. What's the best kept secret that we have here on campus?
I think the best kept secret here on campus is that there's so many different green spaces on campus where you can kind of get away and hide and study.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. What's your favorite place to eat on campus and why?
Oh, well, it's sort of on campus, which is the the Thai food place. It's literally across the street from the history department.
Yeah, love going there. Who was another professor at the U of I whose work has captivated you?
Oh, absolutely. The work of Yuri Ramirez. Yuri Ramirez is like so groundbreaking in the work that they're doing in terms of looking again at the past and the present, Indigenous people, immigration. They're just doing a lot of different intersections. It's amazing.
Yeah. One final question, orange or blue?
Orange.
Thank you so much for joining us today, Professor LaPier.
Thank you.